Hello everyone and happy Monday evening. We have made it through the first day of the week. Congratulations. I started a little late today. My computer was not liking the internet there for a minute, so it showed that I was completely dropped to the lowest amount of internet activity possible, and then all of a sudden it was back. But it took Twitch a minute to recognize that I was still there. So if you are joining us, feel free to drop into chat and say hello. Love to chat with you and see how your day is going. Otherwise, we're going to get started here. We did a little bonus stream on Saturday morning, and that gave us we did a lot of progress. We got the whole it was funny to me that first noise happens. We got kind of the bones built out of the storage chamber here, and we moved all of our stuff into it. Dom's back again. Say hi, Dom. Hello. He is very insistent on cuddling with me today, so he'll probably hang out most of the stream. But you can see we added some more things that we're working on. Basically anything that I had over 3 stacks of, we gave a chest to. And that's kind of the metric we're going to be using going forward. As far as watermelon slices, my goal for today, we are really close. This would be a lot for us to get in this short amount of time. But we really need to get this done, because if we don't get a watermelon unlocked soon, I'm going to lose my mind, because staying this close to one place and being kind of limited in what we can do is less fun than one would think. So that stuff is all that we're working to unlock. This bottom chest here is everything that I gathered in the very first hour, or anything that I already have unlocked. So that's stuff that I can easily use without any restrictions. This top chest here is everything I'm working on unlocking, but don't have enough yet to make a double chest of. If you are not familiar with my series, or you're new, I'll throw the series rules into the chat, but you can also find them in the description of my videos. If you're watching this after the fact, they're in the description, but you can also find them over on my website, LovesYouCrafts.com. Just kind of a way I created this series is kind of to draw on my enjoyment of crafting and gathering stuff. So there's some rules to keep the game focused on that, as it were. But yeah, we've got all of our previous episodes are over on my YouTube channel. If you have missed any, you can head over there, and after this, wait until after this, and then you can kind of see what we've been up to and how things have been going. I think right now, because they seem to grow faster in rain, we're just gonna hang out and cut down trees to get wood to make our next thing for wood, just because, like I said, it very much seems like we get more watermelon growth when it's raining. I don't know if it's real or if it's just wishful thinking, but that's how it seems, so might as well go with it, right? I'm really hoping that we complete watermelon today. That is my goal. It's a stretch goal for sure, because that would be a big ask to get that much watermelon. But if I stay up here and we really work at it, hopefully, and then we've kind of got our base needs met as far as being able to start adventuring, and going a little further afield to collect certain resources. So like my number one wish list right now is to head over to that ore mountain we found in a previous episode, and work on coal and iron, because with the new ore distribution, those ore mountains are really a great place for those things. Oh. Helps if I push the right buttons. Let's see. But yeah, because I think we're definitely making good progress on like early game stuff, but having iron would be a big win in my opinion. It's you know, diamond is going to take me forever to get to, but I think we would be able to make a lot of progress if we got that iron armor at least. But yeah, just having food is really gonna change the nature of this whole thing. Hi, Dom. All right. Oh, watermelon. You guys can't see him, but Dom decided to go and sit right next to the mouse pad. Just staring off in the distance. Thinking Dom thoughts. Okay. Just gonna keep cutting down trees for the moment. It is looking like it's starting to get dark, so we don't want to hang out super long. There we go. Just so that we don't invite any baddies up here. I don't need any more creeper explosions in this area. I am not interested in that as a future situation. I did, after our last episode, have some ideas about how I want to decorate the storage chamber. And I think I want to kind of give it just a supernatural feel. Clarification. Super space natural. Not supernatural as in guys who like pies and cars. But more of the very, very natural feel. Just because that's kind of where we started in this area, is that you know, we didn't have a lot of options, we didn't have a lot of fancy stuff. I don't want to wait until I get a ton of stuff, you know, unlocked to decorate with. No doubt there will be a few fancy things we decorate with, like, don't get me wrong, we're gonna make it look nice, but I kind of want it to feel very true to the beginning of this gameplay. So that's kind of how I'm feeling. We're gonna go with it. I don't know if we'll stick with like the smooth stone feel in here, or if we'll switch it all to the cobble look, or maybe some hybrid there. But we definitely, I think we might do like an oak wood floor of some kind. But as time goes on, we'll kind of figure out what we want to do there. Now, I said in the last stream too, what I thought we should work on next. I can't remember for the life of me what it is. I even went back and tried to find the clip and I couldn't find it. So, nothing in here is jumping out as what I would have said to unlock next. But we'll figure it out. I think at this point it's really time to just focus on getting the watermelon. And that means really being dedicated to staying up here. We are currently working on oak saplings and apples, so collecting all this wood does have a purpose. Plus, we have to keep working on the oak wood stuff because we have unlocked oak wood as a raw item. Part of the obligation is to keep unlocking oak wood items. So we want to make sure that we're doing that too, so it's not going to be completely to waste. Oh gosh. Almost just run off the cliff. Not a good plan. Especially because there's no way back in now from that. Actually, I could go the long way around and get back into my old base. Oh, watermelon. Okay. Oh. And I've said it before, but just in case you're new, part of the reason that we immediately go and get the watermelon as soon as we see one growing is that watermelon plants have a weird ability, and it's got to be with like the tick randomizer for this, but they can immediately grow another watermelon after you gather one. It doesn't happen super often, but it does happen sometimes where like I'll harvest, I'll turn my back and turn back around, and suddenly there's another watermelon there. So that's one thing I just keep checking, because they're not free, but you might as well have it work on another watermelon plant, because sometimes it does take forever for it to grow another watermelon plant. So you just gotta keep working on it, keep looking, keep checking. And it really is my goal to unlock that watermelon today. You know, this is supposed to be a very chill series, very relaxed and everything, but I think we're all ready for me to be able to do more than just hang out around this one area. There's still going to be times when I'm hanging out around here to do different types of gathering and whatnot, but it would be nice to go a little further afield to come up with fun places to go and things to do while still, you know, working on what we're working on. But ooh, watermelon. Plus, I like to mark things off my list, and I don't like when they take too long to mark off my list. Well, looks like we had a new viewer join us. Welcome. If you feel comfortable enough, feel free to stop by the chat and say hello. There is no obligation to. If you don't feel comfortable, you're welcome just to hang out, but feel free to come in and say hello. Yes, Tom? He just very gently put his paw on me. Just the softest, like, little, like, I'm going to touch your arm now. Oh, bless you. Are you sneezy? That's not a good thing. Okay. Now, we can head back over, over there a little ways is like my, I don't care if I dig this place out area. And work a little bit more on gravel and getting stone for our furnace unlocking. But, like I said, I kind of want to stay really close at hand for the watermelon harvest. But we'll see. We might give ourselves a little break, head over, go back and forth. The other thing, ooh, I need to go back down there. Okay. Oh, we're gonna have to make more axes soon. Got a new tree here too. See, they're growing so much faster when I stay close by. Okay. Sorry, I'm getting distracted by all the watermelon. I'm really excited. So, oh, I think that must be a floating tree up there. We'll take care of that here in a second. You'll notice I'm being really careful about my position when I take care of these watermelon, and that's because, like right here, and there was a few over there too, I kept accidentally hitting the plants, and watermelon plants take forever to grow big enough to actually start producing melons, so it makes it take so much longer when I kill those plants. Come on, where's the last piece of wood here? Oh, there she is. Okay. Let's we go. Alright, let's go make a couple axes and we'll put up our watermelon and see how we're doing. Oh, went too far. I always do that. I mean, I know I said I wanted it to be kind of like a secret entrance, but watermelon up first. Let's do that. Ooh, hey. And then we'll do this. So I only have 5 that I actually can keep on me. So we're down to 3 plus 9. So 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 stacks. We're getting there. It doesn't seem like it, but we really are. So we're going to take half our saplings and put those up. And our apples, we'll put those up. The wood we'll hold on to. Let's make some axes here. I was going to make them out of wood. That would have been less than useful. Let's get some more stone. Ah! And we'll put up wood, stone, all of that, because I don't need to carry that around with me. Oh, Dom, you cannot drink my coffee. That is a no-go. So, yay, more watermelon. Any over there? Oh yeah, there's one over there too. Huzzah. So you may be asking yourself, Jen, why are you drinking coffee so late in the day? And it's because I took a really bad fall in the shower yesterday, and I have been resting most of the day, and when you are laying down, it's really hard to drink from a cup of coffee. So I had a little bit with my breakfast, and then I realized I hadn't finished it. And so I was like, well, I'm gonna go stream now, so I'll bring it with me. But yeah, I fell and hit this entire side of my body on the edge of our bathtub, which we have a really tall bathtub because it's a jetted tub, and I fell in the shower and hit that entire side of my body, which for most people is bad, but because of my already existent back issues is really, really bad. So I'm okay for the most part. It just hurts. Oops. It just hurts quite a lot for me. So that's kind of what I've been doing the last little bit here. I'm actually really, really happy that I did my bonus stream on Saturday instead of waiting until Sunday, because I probably would not have been able to do it. So we are now officially caught up on all of the episodes I missed when we were camping, so that's something good. But it was not fun. Alright, let's go sleep. Oh, good. Thank goodness for vines. I was like, I'm not gonna make that jump. Oop. Anything we need to put up? Not really. So, no more watermelon at this point. Let's cut down some more trees. Ooh, crupper. There's a creeper. Or did he just go off the side? That wasn't quite what I had in mind. Luckily, it's in the part of my base that is not meant to look like anything in particular, so. Okay. It was teasing me with all that watermelon growth at the beginning, and now there's... Oh, there's one. Okay. Starting to worry. I am wondering... Okay. Oh, there we go. Sometimes the trees don't grow up fast enough for me to stay in this area, so... Good news is we're not having that problem currently. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was an apple. I got all excited. Let's see, I could talk about our fosters a little. The kittens got to come and hang out with us for a little bit last night in sets of 2 because we found with older kittens like this, and we didn't realize this would be an issue, but they are chewing off each other's Velcro collars, which is what you use for younger kittens. But we had 2 of them chew off collars from each other. So we, with 4 short-haired orange boys that all look just about the same, like even their markings are almost identical, we're like, oh, we are gonna need to give you like proper kitten collars because otherwise we'll never keep track of who you are. So they came up in groups of 2 and hung out with hubby and I, and we played with them a little bit and cuddled them a little bit, and they do a little bit better on their own than when they're in a group. They seem to be more scared of us. So that's kind of a good sign that the socialization we need to do with them isn't going to be as hardcore as we thought. So starting pretty soon, we'll have them come and do what I affectionately call sleepovers. Oh, that's not going to work. Basically, they come and stay one at a time in our room, and we have a little setup for them and everything, and they get to like settle into our room a little bit over the day, and we get to kind of experience more of their personality and get to know them. They spend time away from their siblings and learn that humans are pretty cool and everything like that. So it's our chance to really get to know them and figure out what we should tell future adopters about them. It helps me write their profiles and be able to talk about their personalities and everything. So pretty exciting. And then Lauren is doing okay. I think she is going to be very happy once her surgery happens. She limped so much, and I think it really takes it out of her, which it makes sense. And she can't stand on that leg at all. She kind of stands on her wrist almost, but she can't even really put that much weight on it. So I think once her surgery is done, she's going to be feeling a lot better. So that's always, when you can tell that the surgery is going to help them, you always, look forward to it a little bit more, I feel like, just because you know that they're not going to be hurting anymore. So her surgery is on Friday. And then once she's healed, if they're able to do her spay at the same time, which they think they can, she will be adoptable. So that's pretty exciting. And I think she should hopefully find a home pretty quickly. She's pretty adorable. She's a big cuddle bug. Her only thing is she's got that puppy thing when they're taken away from their siblings too early. Sometimes they don't learn that they're not supposed to keep biting, because part of puppy play is biting each other. They kind of chew on each other. But when they stay with their siblings long enough, they learn once they've got their adult teeth that you're not supposed to keep doing that because it hurts. But we've seen it with some of our other fosters when they're not with their siblings long enough that they don't learn that they're supposed to stop, so we have to kind of teach them. So she's a little bit mouthy, but you can tell that she's doing it because she's like, I love you, let me chew on you. And then it's like, ow, you can't do that, that hurts. You've got your big teeth in, like, no more biting. So we put a toy in her mouth and help her learn, like, that's not, you chew on these things, not on us. But that's really her only detractor. And she's not fully potty trained yet, but she's so close. She's got the, like, she'll tell us somewhat in her own way, but it's not super evident, like, that she needs to go. So you really have to be paying attention or keep her on a really strict schedule. But once she gets there, it's not going to take much longer. But I think she'll find a home very quickly. She's so pretty too. She's got that very light brindling color. Brindle color that just looks so pretty. Is that oak? Nope, let's do another one because I know I picked up a jungle earlier. No, that is oak. But it's almost like blonde brindle is her coloring. So it's really, really pretty. And then I'm still waiting to hear back on our other foster's medical issues from the vet. She had a setback last week, so we're really trying to figure out what's going on with her and how we can help her best. But yeah, right now I'm just waiting to hear what the vet thinks. Once we get her figured out, she's also going to be a very quick adoption, I think. But until we have her figured out, I can't even advertise her because she's not on the website yet. We have no idea when she's going to be eligible to be adopted. So a lot of in limbo fosters right now in my life, which is not typical for me, but sometimes you just kind of roll with the punches. We're doing pretty good on watermelon. We'll do one more. I want to run down and drop some stuff off just because my inventory is getting a little full. We got lots of saplings and we don't need all of them. And then we can hopefully the trees will be grown back up again. Oh, look at that. That is so awesome. We are so close. I know it may not be as much fun watching me. Oops, that jungle needs to go on the top one. I know it may not be as much fun watching me do this style of gathering and stuff, but we're really getting close on those watermelon, and I don't want to just sit down here and sleep. I don't want to spend much more time working on the watermelon, so It's kind of like, let's just get it done. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Oh yeah, I haven't shown you guys this mug yet. I got this one for Christmas a few years ago from one of my brothers and sister-in-law. It's a local Minnesota artist. You can see some Minnesota characters on it. It's got the original Twins Bear, Paul Bunyan, the Pillsbury Doughboy, and the gopher that does our state fair stuff. So we have Goldie Gopher, who's from the U of M, and then there's a gopher who does the state fair stuff. But they're walking across the Stone Arch Bridge with the skyline of Minnesota in the background. I also have this as a like flour sack towel, but it's one of my favorite mugs. And something I did not realize when I got it is that it's because it's got a black inside, is that a lot of tea drinkers don't like dark mugs that are dark on the inside. And I always thought that was super weird. But the funny thing is I really actually like them for my coffee. And I think it's because the contrast of colors is so strong because I put so much creamer in my coffee. But yeah, some of the YouTubers I watch who are from the UK will, even if they love the outside of a mug, will not purchase it if it's dark on the inside because they like their tea in mugs that aren't dark on the inside. I just always thought that was really interesting. But this is one of my favorite mugs to use. It's just a really nice size. And I like that it's got the, it's like tall and skinny style versus the squat ones. And I think part of that is, I don't worry about spilling this one as much, whereas I feel like when they're squat and fat, you can like slosh it around a little bit more. If that makes sense. It's kind of a weird thing to like care about, but you know, for me, it's what makes a difference in my coffee mugs choices. I have a few that are squat and fat that I love, but for like a utility, I just need to drink my coffee kind of day. Like I don't want it to be a fancy mug or a pretty mug. I go for this style. I always forget that I've got my stream manager on my phone, so when I like check notifications and stuff, I will sometimes turn my phone screen off right after, and I'm like, nope, you gotta look at your stuff. All right. Let's go up to the top, cut those trees down again. They're always so weird shaped up here. I don't know why, but they look weird. I mean, part of it's the texture of them growing in this other biome, but it's like the leaves are always in the oddest shapes. I don't understand why they spawn this way. I really don't. We are going to shear that sheep, even though black wool is not something I have much of yet. The wool I've been collecting has been white, but the white sheep seem to have disappeared. But I suppose depending on unlocking certain things, I could always end up with the whoa, Why are you... Are they always white after you shear them? That was super weird. I have not seen that happen before. Anyway, I could always dye any other color wool I get white if I get the right stuff unlocked beforehand. You never know. It is going to be quite the adventure trying to get seeds unlocked, to get wheat unlocked, to get the ability to farm cows and sheep and whatnot. That's going to be an interesting adventure down the line here. The only thing I thought of while thinking about that is there a way to, like, not a way to, but do I find a village and collect all of their resources and unlock it that way? That might just be the way that this one goes, but we've got time if I ever unlock this watermelon business. Oh, okay. Oh, another decision I think I've settled on. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to try to focus on the jungle collection stuff for this particular chamber. I'm not 100% sure yet that that's what I'm going to do, but it feels right, only because there's going to be so much that I'm going to work on unlocking from having oak that throwing another wood into the same storage area, it just feels like too much of one thing. And I know technically the watermelon came from down there, but this is not like a strict one biome storage unit type thing. Like it's partly also the storyline of the series and how things kind of progress and what we find and work on as we go. But I think because of the just the really random occurrence of where it spawned me, that I have this kind of classic starter of, you know, actually getting cobble and getting oak as my first and everything. I think I should focus on that in this storage chamber and then give jungle its own storage setup, its own storage chamber build, its own experience, just because there is so much in the jungle that you don't find other places. But like I said, I'm still thinking on that. I'm still trying to make the decision. And there might be certain things that... Well, hello, Seth. Whoa! Was that there? Oh yeah, that's the one that's despawning. That scared me. I'm still trying to make that decision, and it may not hold fast as time moves on here, but that's kind of where I'm thinking right now. Ow. Oh, we're at half a heart. It's time to deal with it. That wasn't a way to deal with it. Let's deal with the half a heart. I think the best... Oh... You can't just jump straight down anymore. That's a thing I used to do. When there was a giant hole here, I'd just jump down in the hole. I don't want to jump into that hole because it's going to be harder to get to. Let's just try that. Nope. Cannot wait until I can eat watermelon. Get our stuff. Ooh. Didn't expect stuff to go. I don't see anything down there. Pop, 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 pop. Yeah, I think that's everything. All right, time to reorganize. Pickaxe, shovel, saplings. Oh no, I was down to, I need to make more torches. Very loud sheep behind me. That looks like everything. Oh, time to sleep. Oh, we'll get that watermelon. Oh, all the watermelons. Okay. Like I said before, if you are joining us for the stream and you feel comfortable, feel free to jump into chat and say hello. I'm always happy to have somebody to talk to, so you're not just listening to me talk to myself. But, yeah, I think we're doing okay today. So we'll see how much watermelon we've got. There's a baddie behind one of these walls. Ah! Oh, we're so close. I'm getting that one done. If we can get watermelon done today, like, I will be so happy. You have no idea. Okay, now, more wood. If you are enjoying the music, my streaming music comes from a company called NCS. I am not sponsored by them, but I'm a big fan. They provide free streaming music as long as you follow their rules. And I have a link to the entirety of my playlist. It's an hour and 7 minutes long. And there's a link on my to my website in both the credit section of my Twitch profile, as well in the description of this video if you're watching it after the fact, that has a list of every single song and the artists that created it, as well as links to where you can download that song and where you can watch their YouTube videos for the songs. So please consider patronizing those artists. It's amazing what they're doing for the streaming community. So definitely check that out if you're interested. I also have links to the fantastic artist who did all of my overlays and animations and everything. That's a really cool Etsy shop if you're ever looking for some digital collateral. And a couple of other useful things. I've been really hitting the YouTube hard in the last couple of days, and I've been watching the horror channel I was telling you guys about before. They like have timelines and different in-depth, videos about different horror films. But what I love is that because I can't really, for my mental health, I can't really watch a lot of horror movies. I can still learn the plot and the characters, but not have the gore and the jump scares. And so I've been watching it a ton lately. If you can find them, it's CZ, I think CZ World, but if you search horror histories, that's one of his shows that he does. But he's a fantastic YouTuber. He's got lots of really cool videos out there. Today when I was resting, I kind of wanted to put on something that I was going to be super interested in just in case I could fall asleep. And so I put on a Scream one from him, which Scream has never been a movie I was super interested in. I don't even know. I may have watched one like when I was in high school or something, but I don't really know for sure. I don't remember watching it, but it's entirely possible I did. And it was actually really, really interesting listening to like the plot being explained and the kind of crisscross back and forth of all the characters and who was related to who and why they did the things that they did and how, certain people acted in certain ways because of certain things. Like, it was just so interesting. So that one was pretty cool. That's kind of what I've been watching a lot of. And yesterday, after I hurt myself, I found a different YouTuber. I don't remember their name because I was just like, put something on the TV that you can zone out to because I was in so much pain. But it was the best horror movie set in each state. So they went through all 50 states and they picked their favorite horror movie that was like set in that state. So not filmed in that state, not talking about that state, but actually like set in that particular state, which was really interesting. Because I always like to see what Minnesota gets on these kinds of lists, no matter really what the subject matter is. I'm just always interested because I love Minnesota. But it was just really interesting because it was 50 horror movies, most of which I'd never even heard of. Or if I had heard of them, I didn't know anything about them. And they kind of did this similar thing where they just explained the plot and a little bit about the characters. It wasn't like, you didn't see all the gory stuff, which was why I like those kinds of things. And not having the jump scares. And that was a really good video too. Ooh. Come forth and be sheared again, sheep. He gives me 3 every time. I swear the white ones that I was shearing, they did not give me 3 every time. There's another tree. The other thing I've started doing, which I've been meaning to do for a while and just finally did it, is I'm getting back into Hermitcraft Season 10. We were super interested in it when it started, and then we had like the end of the school year, and I just kind of lost track of where I was and who I was watching and everything. So I picked one of them that I hadn't watched all the videos of before, and I just started over at the beginning, and so I'm getting kind of caught up on remembering like everything that was happening when I watched last. So I'm excited for that to jump back in there and get back in on the story and what's going on. If you're hanging out in this stream and you feel comfortable, feel free to jump in chat. Tell me what you've been watching lately. We can discuss it at length. I love talking to people about what they've been up to and whatnot. Okay. See, oh no, we've got another tree growing. Okay. Sometimes I get too fast and then the trees don't grow fast enough for me to keep cutting them down, if that makes sense. I know we've had a lot of episodes where I've just been clearing wood, but this one's really more about the watermelon. But I'm not just gonna stare at the watermelon plants waiting for them to grow. Look at that little baby plant. It still has not grown. Oh. I just need to be patient. This game teaches you patience, I guess. It reminds me of, there was an episode of Hermitcraft, I don't remember what series it was, but Grian was trying to grow a farm. I don't remember if it was sugarcane or bamboo. It was one of those, the green type plants that grow tall. And he was waiting to check that his plan would work, and he just needed it to grow 1 block higher. Right, so he planted it and he waited, and he waited, and he waited, and he waited, and it waited like hours or something ridiculous like that, and it never grew. I feel like that sometimes with the watermelon. Like, I know your tick speed is shorter than what you're showing me. Like, how quickly you're supposed to regrow. It's supposed to be a lot faster than this, and I'm just waiting. Oh, there's a watermelon. Okay. Oh, and we got another tree ground. Let's get these drops first. Oh, there's a new tree. Bedtime. Any watermelon over there? Nope. Let's check down here. Nope. Okay. Ah, no. Alright, we are at about an hour, so if you've been watching from the beginning, now's a good time to stretch out those muscles, give yourself a little wiggle, reset your nervous system, take a sip of water if you haven't already. If you're oop, that's the wrong one. Use apples, there it is. If you're working on a project, make sure to look away from the screen for a few minutes. Give your eyes a little bit of a break. Oh, we're getting there. That was not a very productive day, for sure. Where's Falcons? Hopefully today's a little better. Hey, we have 2 watermelon up here. That's good. All right, so I think I'm just gonna stand here for a minute. Oh, there's one up there we can go to, but I'm gonna take a sip of my coffee. Now, if you have watched previous episodes, you may have realized that we were having a lot of trouble rating. And we did finally figure it out a couple episodes ago that it's the standard settings for Twitch are that if you allow raids, that it's already set up to limit your raids to people who have accounts that are older than 30 days. And my account was not older than 30 days when I was trying to raid people. So even when I was trying to raid my friends and it wouldn't work, I was like, there shouldn't be a reason I can't raid them. But we did figure that out. So we had our first successful raid last episode. So that was pretty exciting. So I'm excited to see who's streaming when we're done today and get to raid them. It's kind of a fun thing as you progress in this streaming world, there's like little milestones, and that was one for me once I realized what was going on, that being able to actually raid somebody was pretty cool. It's one of the parts of the community here on Twitch that I think is really cool, is of the, you know, when you're done, send your folks over to somebody else, because more often than not, they want to keep watching something. And you spread the love a little, which I think is really cool. That's a jungle tree. I guess we'll go do that oak tree over there. Is there a way down over here? Yeah, there is. Ah! That was silly. I thought I could make it into that tree. Can I jump over here? There we go. I hear my black sheep friend. We talked before about needing to come up with a name for our sheep friends. We haven't done that yet. Maybe that's something we'll do today. I definitely want some community input on it, though. Maybe we'll do a poll later or something on YouTube, because I don't know if you can do polls outside of a stream on Twitch. I suppose we could do it over on Facebook, too. Oh, excuse me. Alrighty. So this is kind of the dreaded point where it gets harder to find trees to cut down in this area. But if I slow down ever so slightly, should hopefully be able to keep going. Because I feel like the watermelon is growing faster with me staying nearby, which makes sense, of course. Like any part of Minecraft, you have to be nearby for it to be loaded in, for it to continue to do its thing. Oh, tree up there. That one doesn't look as weird as the last one. Get our drops over here. Cannot wait to go adventuring down. Gotta get this watermelon unlocked, guys. I swear. Everything is hinging on this. Who would think that the food would be the hardest thing for me to get unlocked, honestly? I didn't expect it to be the worst thing. I thought the initial, like, getting the stone and wood would be the hardest. They were hard. It took me forever, but really this watermelon situation has been so much worse. Okay. Oh, watermelon! Watermelon! Alright. All right. I guess we go take care of these trees up here. This one hasn't grown yet. That one's been waiting to grow for a while. Oh, this one has branches. That's nice. There we go. I was like, I know there's one more. Come here, sheepy. Do not fall off there. I want the wool, but not that bad. I had to say he gave me 3 every time because he's definitely not giving me 3 every time anymore. Oh. See, at a certain point, that won't matter anymore when I fall. Watermelon. I keep thinking like the little pauses I'm taking are enough, but might be worthwhile doing something else for a few minutes just to let this grow. Okay. And of course it's raining. Oh, drops. All right. I guess we'll cut down this tree just to get a little bit more rain on the watermelons. Then we'll go sleep because it's nighttime. Okay. You know, one YouTuber we have not talked about on here, and there's probably more than one, but another shout out I want to give, I was just thinking about him, is his or her, we don't know. YouTube is called Dancing Bacons, and they're in either Japan or a country near there. We can't really tell. And they do vlogs where they go to restaurants and show you like their perspective of eating, so you don't see their face or anything. They do have a friend that they take with them sometimes, and they show them eating sometimes and like their reaction, but for the most of the videos you're just watching what they do. And it sounds super weird, like, don't get me wrong, I get that it sounds weird, but it's so much fun to watch. We love watching this YouTuber. And we haven't watched in a little bit because of, you know, the trip and everything else that's been going on. And so I was just thinking, like, maybe I'll check tonight to see what the what new videos they might have for us to watch. Because W requested yesterday that we play a board game tonight. So I said we could play Munchkin, because that is their favorite game. They asked specifically for us to play that game. And I said, sure. So we're hopefully hubby is making dinner while I'm streaming. That was my plan. And then we can watch some of that while we're eating, and then we'll start playing some Munchkin. If you've never played Munchkin, it's a great, like, it's a good intro to more complicated, like, tabletop gaming. It's kind of like, I feel like it's universally known as like the game you teach your kids to play when you're starting to get them into like D&D and stuff like that, because it's a little more structured because there's cards and a board game and everything. But it's still got some complicated rules that you have to like understand in order to be successful. So you kind of start to teach them those types of things. So I enjoy playing it. It can be a very, very long game depending on how things go, because it's one of those that you could end up basically having to start from scratch when you were 3 moves from winning. You can have to go basically back to the beginning sometimes. It's usually not that bad, but there are times when it gets that rough on you. But we enjoy playing it. It's a lot of fun. They have a lot of different versions too. We only have the classic, but they have other versions that you can get that are pretty cool as well. Oh, come on, watermelons. We're on to the last 9 stacks. We can do this. I so wish I hadn't lost that 2.5 stacks of watermelon. That would have been amazing to have right now. If you missed that episode, it's over on YouTube, but it was, I think, my second stream. And I went down in the jungle to find more watermelon to try to unlock it faster. And I found a ton of it and was doing really, really well. And then I just kept dying. Well, almost dying, I should say. I just like kept losing my health, and I got lost. And then when I finally figured out where I was, it was nighttime, and I knew I should have done a hidey hole, but I was like, no, I'll just keep going, and I could jump in a hidey hole really fast if I need to. And I ended up getting chased by a zombie, and instead of getting into the hidey hole fast enough, I ended up getting into it at just the moment that the zombie could chase me into the hole, and it fell in the hole with me and I died. So I found my way back to where I was because I just barely figured out where I was in comparison to my base. And then the zombie killed me, and I couldn't find the hole again. So I lost all of the stuff I had on me, including the 2.5 stacks of watermelon that I had found in the jungle. And the unfortunate thing is that watermelon in the jungle don't respawn. They're not plants. They're just like placed down in the jungle. So once you collect them, they don't come back again. They're just gone. So that was pretty rough because that meant I couldn't just go back and get more. Like, that was it. So I've made one other journey, or 2 other journeys down into the jungle. And that was fine, but it wasn't nearly as successful as my initial journey down there. But, I mean, we could always try again. It's just, because I can't eat anything, it's really not fun to adventure, because as soon as I start taking damage, then it's, you know, basically I have to come back. Because I can't risk losing everything again. Even with cords, it's just not great, so. Stick. Oh, we'll get there. I don't know, know, maybe I should be bold and try and find more watermelon again. Especially because it feels like things slowed down up here. Maybe we'll do that. We'll go on a little adventure, a baby adventure. So let's put up some of our stuff so that if we do die, we don't lose everything we have. That one goes that. You go up here. Where did I put the apples? I put them in here. Yeah. Oh, there's only one. Still, it's gotta go in the right chest. Put up our watermelon slices. It's gonna be worth it, right? I'm not gonna regret this decision. I hope not. Okay, so that's everything put up. I have dirt to scaffold with. I should probably make a few more torches. I don't want to use up a ton of my coal just because I just don't know when I'm going to get more, but probably be good to have some torches on me. And I've got dirt to scaffold with. Ooh, bless you. Dom is right. Oh, you can see him. All right. And then let's see. I have gone down a ton in this area, but I haven't gone down much over here. Let's see. Let's go past the Ow. This jungle thingy I found before. And we'll go down on this side. So there is a torch on that stone thing, but we know to like go up and back this way. Just see. There are lots and lots of like crevices around here. I think we just keep heading this way. Looking for watermelon. There won't be a ton in the like heavy bamboo areas, but they do spawn kind of near them. Is it really already nighttime? Crap. Alright, let's head back. Okay, that could have been worse. Keep your wits about you, boy. It's Harry Potter, isn't it? Okay, so then we go back. That's my mountain over there. We have to make sure we don't fall into any crevices. I think we went around it this way. Oh, it got dark really fast. Hey, birdie. there's lava over there. That's interesting. Chicken. Shouldn't be too much farther. Okay. Really hoping I'm in the right place. That's a tree. It should be, if I keep following it this way, that I get back to my base. But I'm not. Hey, watermelon. We'll take those. Oh boy. Hey, okay. That's the torch by my thingy, so if we just keep going this way, we should get to my base area. Yep, it's right over there. We did it. Okay. So we made it back. And there's a few more watermelons, so let's get those. Then we'll go to sleep and set out one more time. Because I don't know that the watermelon grew any worse than when I wasn't here. Oh, that creeper means I'm going to bed now, and we'll come back. I ain't messing with no more creepers. Okay, hate when I throw things. Getting there. I really just, it would be so amazing if I could unlock watermelon today. So, oh boy, no, 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 no. Thanks, Dom. No. Oh, another watermelon plant destroyed. Did it give me the seeds? No, I didn't even get the seeds. That stinks. Alright, well, the good news is, for once, I can actually just fill up the hole. Well, I don't have watermelon seeds to plant anyway, so that's just unfortunate in so many ways. Little watermelon plant, you've got a lot riding on you. Someone that just won't grow back either. Alright, let's grab these two, and then we're going to go in a different direction to try to find watermelon, because I'm pretty sure I actually had gone that way before. It looked familiar, so there is jungle back here, and it's close to where we were before, but I don't think I went this direction. So it might be a good chance to find some watermelon back here, down in this area over here. I don't see any watermelon from up here, but that doesn't mean there isn't any. Part of the reason it's hard is because we're up on this mountain, so like the ground is not as easy to view. I mean, it's already hard in a jungle, but lots of cocoa beans. Some have said that I should have gone for cocoa beans first. Oh, it's clay. Like, what is that bright thing? Nothing too exciting yet. One day that'll be exciting because I'll need clay, but not yet. Again, we have all the bamboo we could want, which is great. I unlocked bamboo very easily, but what I really need is the watermelon from the jungle, not so much the bamboo. See, and I think this is the edge of the jungle, so we need to go back this way. Okay, now, if we go up here, are we gonna find any? Hello, birdie. Dom. One of the best things about Dom is that he had to have some teeth pulled before we adopted him, and because of that his lip doesn't stay down on one side because the teeth aren't there anymore, so he always looks like he's got like a little bit of a sneer going on, and it's just gives him so much more personality. Like, he already has a big personality. This makes it bigger. And so he just gave me his sneer face. Oh, come on. Give me some more watermelon. Hi, birdie. Oh, that's a glow cave down there. I think I've been in this area, but we'll just double check. We do have the means to make a hidey hole if we need to. Ooh, cow. Ooh, and a pumpkin. Don't have any of those. Don't mind if I do. Alright, come on. Give me some watermelons. Oh, that was a little scary there. Really, when you're looking for watermelon out here, you don't need to find a huge patch. Like, it doesn't need to be 20 watermelon for you to get a decent amount. But I'm not finding any. Okay, Dom, I appreciate you wanting to hang out, but you can't put your butt on my hand. It doesn't work. I need to be able to move my hand. Please don't sit on the keyboard. There's plenty of room for you to sit, just not on the keyboard. There, are you comfortable now? just nothing. I'm pretty far from home now, too. Oh, watermelon, where are you? If you are hanging out in the stream and you have not done so already, make sure that you follow me and turn on your notifications. That way the next time I'm streaming, you can come and join again. You can also come say hi in the chat. Would love to talk to you. If you don't feel comfortable in the chat, that's totally fine too. Oh boy, that would have been bad. But definitely make sure that you follow. My streaming schedule is typically Monday evenings, Wednesday mornings, and Friday afternoons. So definitely make sure you come hang out. Oh, there's another glow cave down there. If you miss a stream, I do post them all to my YouTube channel, so you can head over there to get caught up if you've missed the first few streams, or to pick up on any that you've missed as time goes on here. Well, another forest fire. And we're back to the water. So I've basically walked across the entire jungle. Great. No watermelon. Walk a little bit further just to double check. I do think I've probably been in most of this space before, so we may not find any more watermelon. I know I haven't gone off the island, so we could jump over to that island and just see if they have any watermelon, but I'm not seeing any, which doesn't mean there isn't, but maybe spend the night across the way. Oh, they have a forest fire going too. So we'll go to this side where there's not a forest fire happening. Just random salmon swimming at the top of the water. I hope I can make it there before nightfall. That would be spectacular. Hi, Dom. I am not immediately seeing any watermelon, but that doesn't mean there aren't any here. But let's go ahead and dig a little hidey hole. This'll work. Okay. Sorry. Text messages from family coming in, so they don't quite know my stream schedule yet, so just making sure that they know that I'm not available currently. Hi. Hi, Dom. You have anything you want to say to the chat? There's nobody really out there right now, but we got viewers, they're just not chatting. That's okay. So while we wait for daylight, let's talk a little bit about next steps. So if we do get watermelon unlocked today, which is my goal, I think the next thing that we're going to do is go over to that ore mountain and work on coal and iron for sure, but really any of those wonderful ores that are going to be over there, any of that stuff, we'll just keep collecting it all. And we're going to bring our crafting table with us. Oh, I wonder if that was the thing that I said I wanted to unlock next for wood, was crafting tables, because only having one is really hard. So maybe that was what I was planning on unlocking next. We'll head over to the ore mountain and work on that, and that'll let us get stone as well, because those ones are really easy to like just completely shear off, because you'll find more resources that way. And we're trying to do that double chest of furnaces, so I think that will be helpful to get that done at the same time. And the stone and then all the ores and everything, if I can get iron and coal unlocked, those will be good ones to have as well. And then I think we'll be ready. Like, I really should this week print out the list for us to start kind of picking the things off there that we need to unlock and putting them in that chamber now. I think that's going to be a really good step for this week too. So maybe I'll do that tomorrow and have it ready for Wednesday's stream. Because obviously, like, all the oak stuff, you know, doors and boats and trapdoors and all that kind of stuff needs to be unlocked in this area as well. And then the stone stuff and, you know, kind of those base things that we've unlocked. Really, he was nice and happy over on the chair cleaning himself, and then he decided he needed to be back up here again. Oh my goodness, there's an octopus. Hello, Lord Dragon Wizard. Welcome to the party. I've never seen the octopus before. I've seen other ones, but that's really cute. Looks like it's almost daylight out. All right, what can we do while we're waiting here? Get a little more dirt. Never hurts to have a little bit more. There we go. Let's get a little stone. Might as well. We're sitting here. Ooh, good thing I brought a second shovel. So close to daylight. I don't want more than a stack of dirt though, so we'll stop here soon. We can get more gravel though. Always could use more gravel because we haven't unlocked that yet. And then we need more stone for the furnace project, so get that going. And then should be daylight here pretty soon. Let's get some more gravel. Watch, I'm gonna dig straight down and like fall to my death somewhere because it's actually over a cave or something ridiculous. That would be kind of par for the course for how my adventures in the jungle seem to go. Lots of gravel here. That's kind of nice. Throw it on a little torch. Yeah, this is... We only have one shovel, so can't go too crazy, but while we're waiting for daylight. Okay. Probably should make sure I have a way up. Ooh. That zombie son's unhappy with his life. To that I say, maybe you shouldn't have become a zombie. Too high. Try that. Yep. Daylight now. Alright, let's... Oop. Should have done my chords. Should have done my chords. Oh, there's squid down there. Okay, real quick. F3. We are at -25, -565, and that's Jungle Island. Helps if I spell things right, you know. Oh, may no one ever find my notes because they will be very confused. Okay. We got lava over here. Oh, I see a watermelon. Oh, there's that skelly. Dom, now is not a good time to block my sight. So block it more aggressively. Great. No, you can't sit on my phone. I need to see my streaming dashboard. Where is that watermelon? What's up there? I think we're far enough away from that skeleton now. I'm not seeing a plethora of watermelon, to be honest, though. Wow. It's really pretty, but strangely devoid of watermelon. Like, you should be able to find some. Oh, look at that! Oh, gosh. Okay, I won't complain anymore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Minecraft. I'm sorry. Look at all them watermelons. Alright, don't die. That's gotta be our chant now. Don't die. Okay. Here we go. Alright, this is amazing. I'm so excited. This is great. This is awesome. We need to make sure we get them all, and then we need to get safely home. I do have the cords now, though, so if we die before we get there, we can come back here and get this time. But that was awesome. I've never seen that many. Maybe one other time, but geez. Dude, your butt is on my wrist. I have to be able to move my wrist. And there's even more like caves over here. Okay, so that's probably gonna be it for watermelon on this island. There might be, we'll just pop our head over the top over here and check. But chances are, just generally how this has been working for me, that's probably gonna be all we'll find over here. Because that was so much. I don't see... Careful. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's probably gonna be it. I can't fully see the ground, but I can see enough that I think just from the fact of how much we found in that one spot, we're probably not gonna find much more. I thought there were lines there. Alright, so we're gonna head back. Hopefully the most direct route doesn't come with the most mobs. I know that's like a Twitch thing. I just don't know who she is or what it's supposed to be. But she seems happy, so that's good. Alright. We're heading back now. In a minute, I'll double check that we're heading the right direction, but I'm 90% sure we are. Because we did spend so much time on that island, we may not be able to make it back before the next nightfall. But we can try our best. Ooh, lava up there. Let's just slide a little bit further away from the lava. Just to be careful. We got burned by lava one time. Well, it wasn't the lava, it was the forest fire that started with the lava, but we go up here, and then home is 207 negative 115. So, oop. If we go back, ooh, careful, don't just jump off the edge, Jen. 207. Nope, that's going up, so we need to go. Is that going down? I'm really not good at this. That's why I have to move while I do it. Okay, so this is the right way to head for the one that's at 500 right now, so we'll just keep heading that way for a little bit. See if things start to look familiar. Seriously? Just what you want to have to do when you're low on hunger and trying to get home. Jump a lot. I swear, Dom, this is like the worst place for you to be sitting right now. What are you looking at? This may not be my mountain. So, before we climb up it, let's check where we are. We're going the right way for the one. A 284 is still a problem, but we're out of the 500s now, so we'll just keep going this way. This is probably not my mountain, because that would be amazing chord-wise to go through, but a lot of times it's easiest just to go over them if you're going the right direction. If we get up top here, ooh, iron. Don't mind if I do. Oh boy, that was not intentional. Oh, this is Ore Mountain, I think. Oh, look at all this iron. Let's see. Ore Mountain is... Yep, we're on Ore Mountain. Huzzah! That means we're actually really close to base. So, I think it's on the other side. Oops. Of here. I just don't know if I want to try to go there right now with how low in health we are. Why don't we, we'll dig into the side of the Ore Mountain here. Of course, dirt, which is the one thing I'm not trying to get right now. There. We'll block ourselves in, and we'll do a little mining in the safety of the inside of the mountain. I wonder if we could dig our way towards base. 398, 397, 396, oops. Oh, so that's not really then. But still, we're safe and we can mine. We are very close to base, so Ore Mountain isn't super far. Wait until morning and then head out. I hope our watermelons are still growing at home. I mean, we haven't actually looked. Almost 2 stacks worth. Not great. Ooh, cool. Ooh, that was not what I was trying to do. Dom, I really love you, but you're sitting right in the worst spot imaginable. And I know if I move you, you'll just come back and sit here again. Let's see. Should be a few more minutes before dawn. Well, this is my last pickaxe too. Shoot. Well, we're not doing terrible on resources here. I wish that noise would stop. Oh. We are almost at the 2-hour mark. So now is a very good time to stretch out if you've been watching from the beginning. Give your eyes a break if you're working on a project. Oh. Gosh. Okay. So, I'm going to take a sip of my coffee. I didn't realize I was almost out of my pickaxe. Oh, I hate waiting for daylight. I just want to go home. There's nothing I can do right now because I'm out of, this is my last shovel. I'm out of pickaxes. I have an axe. That's something, I guess. I have shears. Is there anybody I can shear near here? Dom, I have said I love you multiple times, but we just, you know, the looking into my eyes while I'm trying to see, not the most helpful. Oh, I don't love that sound. That is a less than fun sound for me. I really don't want to die on Ore Mountain. Just in case. Negative 226, negative 390. They can't get me up here, but still. I should have stayed in my hidey hole. Why are the birds flying around? Is that a thing with the zombies? You're scared now, aren't you? Let's go back in our hidey hole where it's safe until the morning. Won't be much longer. I am at, so I'm only like 100-ish blocks away from home. I just have to go the right direction, which I am not great at knowing what the right direction is, so let's do a little testing here. So I need to get to negative 115. So 390. So that way is up, and I need to go down. So I need to go that way, is what I'm sensing here. 389 to 386, yes. I need to go that way to make it home. Which doesn't make a ton of sense to me, because I feel like that... Oh, thank goodness. Oh, and there's another creeper. We're not going to get those resources. Because I feel like this is the way I came from. Like, I can't take any kind of drop at all right now. I can't take a single arrow. Nothing. Okay. So, we need to go back towards Ore Mountain. And I know the chords that I wrote down are actually up here. So, it was negative 226. Oh, it's the wrong way. So this way. Okay, so somewhere around here, and then negative 2. That was a weird noise in my house. 290, so this way. And I'm gonna have to walk with this up just so I make sure I'm on track here. Hopefully means I won't die in a very stupid way. Oh, okay, so it must be in the in-between over this direction, where we first went on our watermelon journey. I have to get up and over this spot, though. Okay. See, this is the problem with adventuring when you don't have food, is the chances of you dying are so high. Okay. Shouldn't be too much further over here. So I was at 290, so... it's gotta be in this area. We should start seeing floating stuff. Oh, there's more watermelon. Great. If I lose all my stuff, we're so screwed. So completely in a bad place. Like, cannot express how bad we will be. Okay, I'm gonna take the overlay off for a second there. I really don't want my stuff to despawn. my stuff. So I was going from tree to tree. Oh, guys. Okay. We're not in quite the right area. Because where I wrote down my chords. Should be over this direction. Oh, come on. Okay. This has got to be closer. Okay, yep, this is where I was. So I went straight out from the hidey hole, which is right here. Okay, so hopefully we'll see some floating stuff. As I was using the trees to get down, we should probably stick to trees. Just because it'll give us a better... I don't think that's mine. So part of the other problem is I wasn't looking around much because it was so dark still. I'm guessing I went that direction. And the tree I jumped into and died wasn't that far off the ground, so we should be able to pretty easily see stuff floating. Hopefully. Okay. Problem if I had come this way is it doesn't look like there's a tree path for me, really. So we might need to go back and check the other side, because I don't think my stuff would have despawned this quickly yet. Because there's no way, like, there's no tree connections that... Okay. So... let's go back this way, and we'll go the other path that was a possibility. So this is... yeah, that's the Ore Mountain. I mean, it's possible I got completely screwed up in which direction I was going because I was rushing and I was scared about falling, but there's only a couple of tree paths I could have taken from the hidey hole, so... So we're almost up to the hidey hole again. Oh, I really hope we don't lose everything again. That would be terrible. Okay. So would have come out here. I don't see any floating stuff, so let's go this way. See, the problem is I remember there being a lot of trees to jump from one to the next, and I'm not finding a path like that again. Of course, it's almost nighttime. We may have just lost all of our stuff. Oh boy. Frustration. Well, I guess let's just head home. It doesn't really matter if we die on the way this time because we don't have that much to our name. You know, it stinks to have lost all that stuff. But truthfully, most of it can be replaced with the stuff I have unlocked. The only thing that can't be is that iron pickaxe I had, but there wasn't much durability left on it anyway, so... What the heck am I stuck on? So while that stinks, it's not like the end of the world, because it wouldn't have lasted much longer anyway, so... And I had some good resources on me, but... Oh, gosh. Here's one more watermelon. I don't remember cutting down bamboo over here, but it could be from the lava or something. Yeah, and I guess that's kind of the part of going on adventures without food that I wanted to avoid. Of course, now I'm going to run into every mob imaginable. I know. I'm sad too, Lord Dragon Wizard. That was a lot of time I spent doing that, and then to lose everything that I had, including all of that watermelon. Just brings up painful memories of our other stream that happened on. But we'll go home and hopefully there'll be lots of watermelon growing in our little garden. The rain is apt right now. But we'll gear up again and we'll continue on. It'll be fine. Oh yeah, I lost my shears too. Sad. Not watermelon, but we'll take them. I'm not 100% sure this is my mountain, but I'm 90% sure I'm going the right direction towards it. Alright, let's see. 34. I need to go back this way. I went too far. Should have taken that left turn at Albuquerque. So what happens when I think I'm going the right direction is I just keep going and think, oh, I'll get there eventually. Now I'm in a tree. Cannot do this while I'm looking at stats. There's a part of me that keeps hoping that I'm going to like randomly run into my stuff floating. But it's long gone by now if we went through an entire day cycle. Okay. So we need to go 100 more blocks this way. And it's a thunderstorm too. Okay, we gotta turn off. Ow. Okay. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, let's go check on our watermelon plants. Four. So, guys, the next time that I think, let's go find watermelon in the jungle, just tell me no. Just say don't do it. Say stay close to home, keep cutting down trees, get watermelon that way. That's the lesson learned today. If I had done the boring thing, we would be okay now. Alright, so we'll load up. Oh, thank you, Dom. That almost makes up for how that went. I need more torches. So we need, excuse me. I cannot make another shears. Oops, well now I have a shovel. I now no longer have my watermelon. I don't have any dirt. I have one chicken that's raw or one apple I can eat. Oh, it's looking bleak, folks. We'll make it through. Put this coal back up so I don't lose that too. Alright, let's go cut down trees. Gather watermelon the old-fashioned way. If you are in the stream and you feel like chatting, feel free to jump in. There's no requirement to, and you're welcome just to hang out if you'd like. Make sure that you follow if you're watching this on Twitch, and make sure that your notifications are turned on so you can join me the next time I go live. And then make sure that you, if you're watching this after the fact on YouTube, that you subscribe there and like the video you're watching, because that is always helpful. Next time we'll be streaming will be Wednesday morning, so stop by with your cup of coffee or tea and hang out while we, you know, try again. That's kind of where we're at this point. It's good to come back from bad days. That's what we're doing here. We're coming back. I need more saplings. Let's go try and get some drops. Hopefully we'll get some more saplings here. Alright, nobody's dropping saplings, so we'll just keep cutting down trees till we get some more saplings. Oh, there's one. Keep moving my cursor on my hotbar like I'm ready to throw down a sapling, but I don't have any saplings, so... I think there's something about insult and injury here. Just a little bit. There we go. Now they're starting to come. It all turns out in the end. So we do have just about 10 minutes left of the stream today. And while it's been eventful, we definitely are not going to make our goal of unlocking watermelon. I made the wrong call. My risk analysis was off. But, you know, I probably should have learned that lesson before this time, because this has happened to me probably 3 or 4 times now, and maybe this time the lesson will stick, you know? Oh, guys, I'm sorry. This is probably like the last little bit has been probably super boring to watch because I'm so I don't even know what to say. Like, I should not have tried. I knew it wasn't going to go well because it hasn't ever gone well before. But I was really hoping that this time it would be all right and that it would be worth it to do something just a little bit different for a few minutes. And I thought for sure, because I knew the chords and I knew where I was, that I'd be able to find my stuff again. But, I mean, you saw me jump through the trees. I could not find another path that would have made sense. But because I went when it was still partially dark out, I think I must have gotten, like, turned around. So I'm not 100% sure where I actually was. Just where I thought I was. No risk, no reward. That is right. You can't catch a fish if your line's not in the water. Saw that on a friend's Facebook post recently. You gotta actually fish to catch something. And, you know, sometimes it doesn't go the way you want. Just the nature of how this works. But next time we're not gonna risk it. We will stay close to home until those watermelon are unlocked. We'll get ourselves a nice stack of them, and then we'll head over and do the ore mountain just like we planned. Just gonna take a little longer. We wanted this to be a long series. When I conceived of this, I wanted it to be something that ran a really long time that people could just have on in the background while they were working on a project or cleaning the house, something like that. So having it last a long time was part of the conception, honestly. And to do what I'm trying to do is going to take a long time as well. Like, it's going to take a long time to get a double chest of everything in the game. And there's certain things that I may not ever get a double chest of. So that's a very good point, Lord Dragon Wizard. Thank you. That actually helped kind of turn around my mindset just a hair. Feel a little less despondent about my situation. And truthfully, we need more wood anyways. You know what we can do here? That's what we'll finish off with. We will take the wood that we've gathered and we'll go and make chests. And we'll see, or not chests, what did I say? Crafting benches. That's what I wanted to unlock. That's true. But yeah, so we'll make some crafting benches and start that double chest. That'll be our end of stream thing this time. Okay. So let's get all the wood that we've gathered, which I probably had. We'll say we'll leave 2 stacks in there for right now. So do this. And then oh, and they are a stacking item like the furnaces, so we're gonna have to make a lot of them. But that's okay. Let's do that. Make the rest of this into planks. And then and up. Does anybody else make noises when they do stuff like this? I feel like that's a very me thing. We didn't do too bad today with the wood that we gathered, so that makes up for losing our stuff a little bit, I feel like. Alright, so we'll do the next one, which is up here. Crafting Oh, crafting table. I always call them a crafting bench. We'll have to fix that. Yeah. Oh, Dom. Crafting tables. There we go. So, starting, you know? And then we'll put up our apples and our saplings. Which we made progress on those today as well, so that's something. And we'll put up sticks over here, because those we have unlocked. You know what? Let's make some more crafting benches. You might as well, right? Because we've got plenty of wood and we can collect as much as we want, so. It's making me feel better, okay? It's like retail therapy, only I'm not buying things, I'm crafting things. That's right. Get it crafted. And there. 3 more stacks. This will go by like nothing. Especially if we actually stay close to home next time and just collect watermelon. Which, let's go do one more check of watermelon, and then we'll put it away. See where we're at for now. Oh, it's nighttime. Totally missed that. Just one more. But we'll take it. Every little bit helps. So let's check in on where we are with watermelon. And then we'll see who we can raid today. I really appreciate you guys hanging with me. I know today was probably the least fun episode I have done. Hey, that completed the stack. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 stacks of watermelon left to get. So if we stay here next time and we are diligent, we should be able to unlock it. And hopefully the crafting benches as well. But I appreciate you guys sticking with me. Bad days do happen, and we've all had them, and we all made it through, because if not, you wouldn't be here. You made it through them, so we'll make it through this too. I am going to save and quit, just because last time I realized that I didn't realize the stream keeps going when I raid. I thought I had ended, so I was like paying attention to the raid I was doing. But yeah, so thank you guys so much for stopping by. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow on Twitch. Make sure that you're here for our next stream, which will be Wednesday morning, which hopefully will actually finish the watermelon and be able to actually do some other fun stuff. So thank you guys for stopping by. Let's take a look at who we're going to raid today. Let's see. We're going to go over to Flip, hopefully. Looks like they're working on a sunflower field on their hardcore one. So thank you guys for tuning in. Go say hi to Flip and have an awesome day. Here we go. Raid's happening. You guys have a great day. Bye.